Hi,
everybody.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. Welcome to our Facebook Live Valentine's Day version. We're so happy you guys are here with us. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Chrissy. Hi.
Hi, everybody. And we are discussing something very timely today for our Valentine's Day special. This is romance mom style.
Yes, it sure is.
Absolutely. And it's a great topic. It's a very rich topic. And I feel like we all have something to say about it. And we wanted this conversation to feel just like a chat with your girlfriends, and hence why we have our wine.
Our lovely wine. Cheers.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock where we are, but who cares, right?
It's 5 o'clock from wherever you guys are watching.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So if you want to pour a glass of wine or tea or coffee, whatever your choice, join us, and we're going to have a good conversation today. Yeah, absolutely. So, as you know, on our, well, let us tell you a little bit about who we are, because some of you might be joining us for the first time and you might not know too much about Moms Meet, but we are a large online community of moms, dads, grandparents, caretakers, all passionate about leading happy and healthy lives and coming together to learn from one another. And we have a ton of great resources available, but probably our most unique feature are sampling programs. So we partner with a number of brands who produce beverages and foods, personal care items, household items that are all better for you and greener. And if you're a mom ambassador, blogger, or influencer, you get to try them out for free and provide feedback. So if you're not already a member of our community, hop on over to momsmeet.com, sign up. We'd love to have you. Again, it's free, and you get to learn a ton about some of our great products and brands that we work with. So back to our Facebook Live, because you know we always love to have great giveaways, and we have a wonderful one today. 3 Desert Essence gift baskets.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's some coconut oil toothpaste I see, and some sprays, and oh my goodness.
Beauty care, personal care items galore. So 3 of our audience members will win this today, and all you have to do is share the video, like, and comment on it for your chance to win. And we'll be announcing the winners, I believe, Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, great giveaway, and be sure to hop on and share the video. So when we were talking about this, we thought it'd be a good idea to poll our audience and to get some input from all of you. So we asked this question to all of our Moms Meet moms: how do you balance romance and motherhood? Because it's something, Chrissy and I have kids who are the exact same age, so we're just in the muck together.
We're in the thick of it.
We're in the thick of it together. So we wanted to ask you all your input, and you know, as we were reading through these comments, I think it really underscored how important this topic is, because we heard from so many moms saying that, you know, your romance changes over time. There's different seasons to your romance, but it's so important to make it a priority, because your children are only little for so long. They may be the focus of your lives right now, but at some point they're going to grow up and leave. And as sad as that is to say, you know, then it's just you and your significant other, you and your spouse. And if there's nothing left, there's that connection's not there anymore, what do you have? So just really important to work on it, to make it a priority, and also really important for your kids to see that this is what a loving marriage looks like. This is what a relationship looks like. It just gives them something to aspire to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes you forget about that, but they are always watching.
They're always watching. It's
and
so
always
true.
listening. So watch your cuss words.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I don't know about you, I'm having a hard time putting this wine down. So I'm just going to
Story of my life.
So when we did ask the question to our moms, you know, we saw a lot of comments. Some were really, really great. There were some great tips that we're going to share with you towards the end. But we also saw an overlying theme, and kind of the consistency in terms of the comments was really, I think it was from one mom that specifically that really resonated with me, and that like, wow, there's a lot of other moms out there that like feel this way. And her comment, she had said, how do I manage motherhood and romance together? Honestly, what is romance? Come on, mamas, I gave up on that after having my first. And you know, it's interesting to hear that comment, because there is some truth in that. Like you can feel like that, you know, especially during the week when it's just crazy and you don't even get time together with your spouse or your partner.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, once we saw that comment, we were really like, wow, we really like there is a real area to talk about with this. So in the spirit of being open and honest, because, you know, with the wine, it makes it easier. We wanted to have a discussion and ask you to participate in where you guys see yourself. And as moms, what better way to do this than putting it into the Disney theme of princesses and Disney movies? So we're going to launch a poll here momentarily. And we want to know where you see yourself on the Disney romance scale.
The Disney princess romance scale. I love it. Perfect for us moms. So a couple choices that you have. The first one is Frozen, meaning your love life, your romance is just non-existent. It's not happening. So that's the Frozen scale. Next one is Beauty and the Beast. So you're working on it. So you might have conflicts and misunderstandings on a daily basis, but you're working through it together, and hopefully you would arrive at something beautiful and lovely. So that's Beauty and the Beast. Next one is Lady and the Tramp, which is just, you know, sweet and playful, very romantic. And then the last one is Cinderella. So this is, I thought, like shoe goals, you know, that's like, it's more like romance goals. So just that wonderful romantic love and connection and you know, just something really strong that you feel toward your significant other. So those are the different categories. So think about it. Think about where you see yourself and let us know, because we're definitely curious. And again, we're all in this together, and we want your honesty, and you know, it's just something that we can all, you know, chat about with one another. So
you and I have not shared with each other where we think that we are. We haven't talked about that. This is going to be interesting.
For sure.
So for me, I think that I fall around the Lady and the Tramp, and that like, we're like at the stage now where it's like sweet and playful, and like, you know, we both recognize that, like I said, and like you said, we're in the thick of it right now. Like there may be times, there may be weeks where we go without like being able to really spend quality time together. But when we do spend the time together, it's playful, and like we always try to make each other laugh, and we make fun of each other, and that's kind of when I heard the playful part. And it's funny because I had talked to my husband last night, and I was like, man, I like don't really know. And I had written down when we talked yesterday, I wrote down that like he always makes me laugh. And the one thing he said was, I think it's just that we like always make each other laugh. So I was like, oh wow.
That's so important.
That's
so important. That's wonderful.
What about you?
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm sort of like a combination of working on it, and then, you know, so Beauty and the Beast, and then Lady and the Tramp. And I think the working on it part is, I mean, you know this, our kids are 5 and 2, so we have our hands full. And I just feel like we've been through a lot together, just a lot of just life-changing things together. And, you know, it's another human being, and you're going to have conflicts. All relationships do. So, you know, it's that working on it piece, but I feel like, you know, we both love to laugh, and humor is so key. And so I feel like we kind of have that playful side as well. So I'm going to go with a combination of the two. And, if any of you are Cinderellas, we want to know. What are you doing? What's your secret? Because we would like to, you know, obviously get there at some point.
So, and I think too, it's important that like people get married and then they forget that you actually have to work on it, right? So like that's a big important piece that I've been like seeing is that it's a work. It's work. It's and if you want to be able to make it great or even good, you have to work on it and work with each other. So
absolutely. Absolutely.
And
I mean, I think a lot of that, you know, that spark, that elusive spark that, you know, we all seem to want to recapture, you know, thinking about these different, you know, categories, and the Lady and the Tramp and the Cinderella categories, just think about that spark that you know, that you once felt at the beginning of a relationship, and just how to maintain that.
The honeymoon phase,
right? And I think a lot of us know after years together, it's, you know, it's hard to maintain that, especially when you have children and just different life demands. But, you know, I feel like it's something we always talk about, you know, how do you maintain or regain that spark? So that's something I wanted to ask you about, you know, just how do you maintain that spark when you're
so I think the big thing is that, you know, laughing and being with each other. And because like, you know, we both work full time and we're so busy that it's the small things. So it doesn't, for me at least, like I don't need a big grand gesture of flowers. And by the way, we want to ask how many of you received flowers? What were we going to name this segment?
Where are my flowers
Where
at?
are my flowers at?
Because we didn't get flowers.
Neither one of us got flowers today. But it's okay because I told my husband years ago I don't want flowers. Chocolates I will take, but flowers I don't need.
Flowers are,
but these are actually our coworkers' flowers that her boyfriend sent her, and we're gonna all make our husbands feel bad saying, well, someone's boyfriend.
It was a collective swoon. Flowers. They're just beautiful. And
So, but again, like I don't need that grand gesture, but I think like I've actually been reading, where is it? The 5 Love Languages, which is important for me to really understand not only my husband's love language, but my own, and really communicating that to him. Like, this is what I need. I would recommend this book to anyone and everyone. It's really good. And just like, I don't know, like everyday things, even if it's like, he knows that I can't stand having to unload the dishwasher every single morning. So sometimes I'll come down and it's unloaded. And you know what? I might not even remember to say thank you, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Like last week, he took out the trash cans for me. You know that you're like in a relationship for a while. Yes, like who knew that they need to make Valentine's Day cards that say thanks for taking out the trash.
Thanks for picking up your socks from the floor.
So I think it's really just like being present and like actually working on it and just like the small things.
The small things.
What about you?
Right. When I was thinking about this, 2 things came to mind. One is like to date your husband, date your spouse, and not necessarily go out on a date, but sort of interact with them in a way that you did when you first got together. So be playful, flirt, have that banter. You don't have to tell him what you're doing. I mean, it could be while you're making breakfast. We don't even know. And sometimes my husband looks at me like I'm a complete nutcase, but he always thinks of me as a nutcase, and I am a nutcase. So, but I just think, as my wine. But I think it's just, it brings you back to those early days and that spark and just that flirtation. I think it's really important. And the other thing I think is, I feel like it's very attractive to see somebody passionate about something and good at something. So I feel like, both my husband and I work full time. We've got the kids, and I try to allow him space, and he tries to give me space to pursue things that we're passionate about. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be sports or art or whatever it is. But I just think it's very attractive to see somebody passionate about something that you might have no idea what it is or how to do it, but just to see them that focused and that intense. And so we try to do that for each other as well. And then it also gives you something to talk about, other than the kids and other than work. And
I know. That's a big thing.
So those are 2 things. And again, little things, they don't cost anything, but it's just, something to kind of keep in mind.
And we actually got some really great tips and feedback from our moms too, which we loved. And we want to share some of those with you.
Yeah, we did. And again, we really wanted to open this up to everybody because, we're all learning together, and it's just good to have that, as you said, that feedback. So, you had talked about the little things being so important, and we got a lot of commentary about that. Moms who said that, it's just those little things that bring them together and keep them connected, keep them close. So just the idea that, the romance doesn't have to involve a big night out for a babysitter, grand gestures or a lot of money. It's just those little things that you can do. So one of them was, just find a hobby or something that you can do together, whether it's the gym or anything else. And we had a great comment from Make Time Mom who said, with 3 young kids, it's hard to remember to take time for each other. I know it's important, but it's hard. We go to the gym together to keep each other on track and be healthy, and that's our time together. And someday we'll have too much time, which I think is a good, a good thing to keep in mind. It's good perspective because it is true. Sometimes we're going to have way too much time on our hands and not know how to fill the days. So
yeah.
Do you do that with Mark? I feel like.
So we just bought our house last year. Oh my goodness, it's almost been a year. So our time together, our projects. Yeah. But I think I was telling you guys yesterday that it's actually really enjoyable for me to be able to do something with him and actually collaborate and see a final project at the end, like we did that together.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll even ask my parents to watch the kids so that like we can actually like focus and do that together. Now there are other times when we bicker and we fight and we disagree on what color the wall should be and typical things. But at the end, like it's great to see something come together. Something that you did together.
Yeah, that you did together, that you built together. Yeah. I think that's wonderful. Another really good tip that we got was, this is really cute, and I have never done this, and I don't know if I ever will, to leave a note in his lunchbox or briefcase, which is adorable. But we got a great comment from Sonia, who said that my husband and I never go to bed angry. We always kiss each other goodnight, and I leave notes in his lunchbox or a post-it on the fridge if he's working late. We try to make time for each other. It's the simple little things. He'll surprise me with fresh wild flowers he's picked along the side of the road. We don't always have the perfect marriage, but he always makes me feel loved, which, again, it's just like you were saying, those little things, those little gestures that is important to the other person, that makes them feel important and significant.
Well, we know that Sonia falls under the Cinderella category,
Sonia.
Right? Thank you, Sonia.
Congratulations, you win. Winning.
Yeah. I think my most favorite thing about what she said was the very last sentence where she said, we don't have the perfect marriage, but he always makes me feel loved. Like, I mean, nobody has a perfect marriage, right? Absolutely. And if you can still make each other feel loved and like you're cared for, that's, I think, the biggest point.
And I think you're right. That's what sustains you.
Yeah.
Another tip was cook together. And I love this because I just find it very attractive. Cooking, the whole process, chopping, sauteing.
With a little like salsa in there.
Salsa in there. I find that I think that's a great idea to cook together.
Oh my gosh, it always ends up in a fight with me, Mark, because he is a much better cook than I am.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm ever cooking something, he's like always right over. You're not cutting that right, or and we end up getting like, yeah. So cooking together is not our love language for sure. But it is. I love when he cooks for me.
Absolutely.
So cook alone. That's what I like,
and you'll reap the benefits.
Yeah.
Do something for your partner that they would appreciate, which you were saying before, like little gestures that, may seem small but are important to you.
Yeah.
And then writing love letters or love notes by hand. So I feel like nowadays with texting and computers, my handwriting is atrocious.
Oh my gosh, I've lost all calligraphy possibilities.
Yeah. So, but I think it is important to kind of take time to write those letters, or just, a nice text, or just out of the blue, something random that you're not expecting or anticipating. I think it's, it's a nice surprise. Yeah.
There was another, a common theme too, and one of the comments that I had seen that came through that I really liked was the being intentional. And it's really, like I said, and like we were talking about, you have to work on your marriage. And you have to be intentional about it. Like for us, like I try to schedule stuff together, but we haven't been on a date in like 6 months. We've just been just busy. And I finally scheduled a date. I had to do it months in advance. It's March, right? But just be intentional about it. Even if you don't want to schedule, or you can't schedule dates, so you don't have childcare. If you, after you put the kids to bed, instead of just kind of sitting down and vegging out on the show, just sit and talk with each other. And I'm not saying that you have to gaze in each other's eyes, because that's different. That's not for me. It might be for some people. But it's really just how's your day? Or, what do you want to do this weekend? Instead of talking about, did you pay this bill? Can you take the kids here? Can you do this? It's really just talking and being present with them. That's one thing. And my husband can't stand this, because I'm the cell phone, put your phone away. Because I really want to just be present and talk with them. And you can be physically with somebody, but not be there.
You can be miles away.
And mentally.
You can be miles away. You're absolutely right.
I really liked that tip that that our moms had kind of shared, is just being there and being intentional.
No, I love that. I absolutely love that, especially the phone part, because I just feel like we're all kind of guilty of it. But It really, I mean, it makes you feel so disconnected to somebody when they're.
Yeah, I mean, there was one point where I was just like, this is ridiculous. We were both sitting together on two separate couches, but sitting together. And we were both on Instagram and we were sending each other.
Like, commenting on each other?
No, we were like sending each other funny posts. And I was like, what is happening right now? Like, we're literally right next to each other.
And you're texting. And
and I could hear my message being delivered to his. I was like, this is just no. We have got to like just nix that. So it does happen. And you do get sucked into that cycle. But, you know, and again, like there's seasons and chapters of every relationship, right?
Absolutely. So. Absolutely.
Yeah, and the other one was the budget-friendly dates, which was awesome.
Yeah,
I never
thought about this as well, but building a fort together.
Yeah. Wait, yesterday we had said make your kids build the fort.
And then you
get to enjoy it
and eat dinner.
Similar to how, like, you know, we have to build their forts for them and they enjoy it. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you or your husband are handy or crafty and feel like building a fort with pillows or a blanket, send us a picture and put it on Pinterest, please, because
step-by-step directions, because mine would just implode.
I know, but I just love it. I just like that you could sit on the carpet and have your meal together and just be in the sport. So, and hopefully while your kids are asleep, because otherwise they're going to crash and wreck it. And, but I do like that idea. It never even occurred to me.
Yeah,
and then like the date night at home, just playing cards. My husband's a terrible card player, so I don't know how.
I'm so competitive, and we always end up like getting into arguments because I'm like, I win. No, you don't actually. I'm like a 5-year-old child when it comes to games. But it's fun though, like just playing board games. I mean, and
for sure.
Actually, at our summit this past year, there was a panel on like dating and. If you don't want to go out, like there's so many things you can do in the home, like once your kids go to bed that I never even thought about. One of them, actually, we laughed about this yesterday, was the go outside, in parentheses, but not far. Don't run away. Stay put. But I actually, so this summer, our neighbors right across the street, they will play movies on their garage.
Oh, wow.
So like an outdoor movie. And our monitor reaches that far. So so like we would just go and, you know, I would go back and check on the kids. But like it was a great time to like just sit with each other and feel like we were kind of at a movie, but very close. So I really liked that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
outdoors.
And the read aloud one too.
Oh, the read aloud. I love that. And I mean, even if it's a newspaper. I don't know. There's just something about somebody reading to you that's very soothing. And it could be a book, a newspaper, a magazine, whatever. I just, you know, my husband gets like those Quora questions. I don't know what it is, but
I need to know more about
He'll ask me this random question, like, I mean, I can't even think of it, but it's something that I would never be curious about or want to know, but he gets these daily feeds and he'll read them to me. And sort of half listening and like half tuning out. But just the act of reading together, I think it's very attractive. So I think that's a really, really good tip.
Well, we want to know where you fall in the Disney princess because we're dying to know if we're alone.
No, please let us know.
And make sure you like, comment, and share for your chance to win. Again, this awesome gift basket, which I really would love to have.
And nothing that your husband can steal.
Yes, that's the big one. I feel like every time I bring something home,
he takes it.
Like,
he helps himself.
But I guess you really take to heart what's mine is yours. And just remember, you're not alone. If you could, you know, if there was one thing that you could take away from all this is that we're all in it together.
We all understand. We, you know, we feel your pain or your joy or somewhere in the middle. We're with you. And, you know, keep chatting. It's a good conversation to have.
Well, thank you for watching. Happy Valentine's Day, and we hope that you get flowers.
Yes. Where are my flowers at?
Where are my flowers? Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.